triple-double, 8 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists.
Nice spin by Simmons!
Steal, Cephalosha read it perfectly. Back comes Simmons. Oh, hammers it down. He read it, stole it, and put it through the hoop.
Though the three-time All-Star is unsure of when he will be able to play for the Nets, Ben Simmons has stated that he is super excited to be in Brooklyn following what he called dark times at the close of his stint with the 76ers. After a turbulent end to his final season in Philadelphia last June, Simmons requested a trade and took a leave of absence for the full season, in part to attend to his mental health. These were his first public remarks since then. Let's get right into it. Australian-born Benjamin David Simmons, a member of the Brooklyn Nets of the National Basketball Association (NBA), was born on July 20, 1996. After spending one season as a member of the LSU Tigers collegiate basketball team, he was selected as the USBWA National Freshman of the Year and a unanimous first-team All-American. The Philadelphia 76ers selected Simmons with the first overall choice in the 2016 NBA Draft. He was chosen 3 times for the NBA All-Star Game and won the NBA Rookie of the Year award in 2018 after missing a year due to an injury to his right foot. The most refined player in NBA history, Simmons was moved to the Nets when he refused to play for the 76ers after the 2020-21 season. Simmons moved to Melbourne, Victoria to attend Box Hill Senior Secondary College before relocating to Montverde, Florida to attend Montverde Academy. In his final year of college, LSU had great hopes going into the season, but they were unable to make it to the NCAA tournament. After dropping out of school to declare for the NBA draft, Simmons became the 3rd Melbourne native to be selected first overall in 11 years, behind Kyrie Irving and Andrew Bogut. Dave, Simmons' father, was born in the United States and competed professionally in basketball in Australia. Philadelphia made it back to the Eastern Conference playoffs in 2018-19, but the team was defeated by the Toronto Raptors despite Simmons' contribution. With 610 assists this season, he once again ranked 3rd in the NBA in assists overall, with averages of 16.9 points and 8.8 rebounds per game. He also showed growth in those areas. Simmons demonstrated his defensive prowess in 2019-20. He tied for first place in the NBA that season in loose balls recovered per game, 2.1, and led the league in steals per game, 1.7. Lonnie Walker IV has supported Ben Simmons in his quest to return to the form that earned him an All-Star selection after he struggled to regain health following 2 seasons marred by injuries. The Brooklyn Nets star's preseason performances have brought back memories of his time with the Philadelphia 76ers. Shortly after he was given the starting point guard position again, he missed the whole 2021-2022 season due to a nerve impingement in his back, and his 2022-2023 season was cut short. Although he has only played in 22 games overall over the past 2 seasons, the Nets will be hoping that this time around they can rely on the returning star. The loss of Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant has made it even more imperative for the 27-year-old to regain his health and form. Walker, a teammate, has since clarified that Simmons has made significant progress during the preseason, particularly considering that his previous aggression and athleticism were evident. He even asserts that he has seen the rising celebrity engage in a lot of things he hasn't done in the last 2 years. His defensive energy has been amazing, but his offensive side is going to come, he clarified. I think one of his best qualities is his ability to pass. He notices the ground. He observes everyone, thus stopping him from doing something could be dangerous. The new shooting guard for the Nets also complimented Simmons for aiding him with certain aspects of his own game, suggesting that the two have a mutual understanding. Walker and his teammate have clearly left a lasting effect, even in the little time they have spent together since Walker came from the Los Angeles Lakers. It kind of makes you more on the aggressive end of the offensive flow of the game when you have players like Ben who are such great playmakers, he went on. Simply being aware of my abilities. Make threes and catch them. Go ahead and enter the lane. Ben is in transition. He gets a rebound and I take off. He greatly simplifies the gameplay of the game. The first night of the NBA season, the Nets will play the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the two will start the season together. Jacques Vaughn, the head coach, now projects that Simmons and center Nick Claxton will be able to work out a respectable friendship in the upcoming months. We have to stop and we can't look at it as a negative, he said, urging the audience to have an open mind. We can still play 5 out with those guys in today's game with the 5 out. After suffering a foot injury during the preseason that forced the #1 draft pick to miss the entire previous season, Simmons finally made his NBA debut after a lengthy wait. That wound turned out to be a blessing in disguise. Being made to watch games from the sidelines, according to Simmons, was frustrating, but it also helped him grow off the court and built the fire inside of him to dominate once he got back. There were times when I found it difficult to enter the building each day since I knew I wouldn't be playing on the court. I simply tried to make the most of not being able to play by watching the games, watching movies, and, of course, taking care of my health, Simmons remarked. Learning the game from the beginning, not just by being on the court and playing, but by being able to see the entire floor. I had an advantage going into the season because of it. That should really pay off in the next season, in my opinion. The 76 ERs could have been forgiven for wanting to give the 6'10" guard some time to adjust to his role in the team, given their recent disappointing record in Philadelphia. This is especially true after Simmons returned from a year-long injury layoff. However, Simmons is accustomed to rising to the occasion and exceeding expectations, and he has big plans for Philadelphia. I've always wanted to play with the top players and rank among the best players. Now that I have that chance, I believe the possibilities are endless as long as I work hard, Simmons remarked. It's not only about assists, rebounds, or points. I make an effort to keep my attention on everything and aiding the team in winning, regardless of whether a play counts or not. Although Louisiana State University did not qualify for the NCAA tournament, Simmons' dominance during high school earned him the top pick in the NBA draft. Now, in the pros, the Australian is one of a group of inexperienced 76 ERs players tasked with leading the team back to its former glory. Joel Embiid, his teammate, dubbed their core group of exceptionally gifted young players the Feds. Markella Fultz, the 2017 #1 draft pick. Embiid, the 2014 #3 pick. Dario Saric, the 2014 #12 pick, and Simmons. Now more than ever, the Feds must perform to send Philadelphia back to the postseason for the first time since 2011-12. Fans of the 76 ERs will be happy to hear that Simmons thinks the close-knit bunch has what it takes to succeed despite having less NBA experience than some other teams. There's a terrific vibe. Regarding his squad, Simmons remarked, "We're like brothers, yet everyone has amazing relationships and we're competitive. We're all conversing when we go in. The changing area is excellent. It's a very positive atmosphere. One is never depressed. Nobody is stifling the other one. Nonetheless, we all continue to hold one another responsible for our errors. One of our greatest assets, in my opinion, is that everyone holds one another accountable." The Nets had lost 11 straight games until defeating Sacramento at Barclays Center. Kevin Durant is now out with a knee ailment, and Kyrie Irving is only allowed to play on the road because he has not had the COVID-19 vaccination. While shooting guard Seth Curry and big man Andre Drummond, who were both acquired in the blockbuster trade, made their Nets debuts, Simmons sat on the bench. When questioned about ultimately playing with Durant and Irving, Simmons responded, "I'm excited to get on the floor with these guys. Incredible team, incredible talent, so I'm super excited. I anticipate it will be horrible. I believe it will be incredible to play at the speed we want to when those people run with me with a variety of weapons on the floor. We appreciate you watching this video. We sincerely hope you found it educational and useful. Please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. In order to ensure that you don't miss any of our upcoming videos, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell button."